All right, so here we have the Phomemo A30 label maker and printer. This is a nice, cool looking, compact label printer. This is going to be able to print labels for indoor, outdoor use. It can print on ribbons. It can print on little sticky papers. And the cartridges are really cool. We're going to show you those as well. And we'll do a full demo of it printing out a label. So before we jump in though, I want to thank Phomemo for sending us this guy here so we can do this demo and review for you guys. So this is the printer here. It looks like a vintage camera, which like I said, is very cool. You turn it on with the button up here, connected via Bluetooth, just as you would any other Bluetooth device. And then you're going to make sure that you get the Print Master app, which we'll show you in just a little bit when we print out a label for you. I'm going to flip it over, and we've got our cutter, which is a basically a built-in little scissor right there to cut your labels. So you don't have to deal with having another pair of scissors or anything like that. Label comes out, snip it, pull it out. That's all you got to do. All right, for the cartridges, this is the part that I think is really neat. Let's turn it off. There we go. Open it up, and here's how the cartridges work. So this is the sample cartridge. We'll just pop it out real quick. Put that over here. We have, this is the beige ribbon, and you can see this is actually just ribbon. This is the same kind of ribbon you would use in your house if you were, say, tying a package. We also have the white ribbon, which again, it's real ribbon. It's not anything crazy there, but this one is so cool. This is the flower border one, and so this actually prints out with little pre-printed flower borders. Now, you're going to get lots of options to get more cartridges of any kind that you can think of. They're all interchangeable, but the cool thing about them is this. You'll notice there's a little electrical contact on the bottom. That tells the printer what it's printing on, and not only will it update in your app so you can tune your template to the thing you're printing on, it also shows you a preview. So if I put the white label in, it shows a white background. If I put the gold ribbon in, it'll show it on a gold background. So that's really cool to be able to see it change in real time as you're swapping out your cartridges. Cartridge goes in real simple. You're going to want to not touch this little area here because that's what it's reading, and you don't want to touch this guy here because that's the actual printer portion. So you just put it in like that and pop it in. Printer's there. It's reading. I'm going to close it, turn it back on. I'm now connected on my app, and I'll actually show you guys the app in a second. I'm going to go ahead and pick from one of the templates that they have. Now, you can make your own templates, customize them however you want. There's lots of little sticker icons, too, that you can upgrade to use a full library of. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they're generating for you for assets, so you can make any kind of label you could possibly imagine. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm picking the shampoo one, which I actually already have a saved template for. So we have a basically it's a little duck and a bathtub with the word shampoo in the middle. And so we're going to go ahead and print that. So I'm going to hit the red print button. We're not going to mirror it. We're not going to move it horizontally. And we can do 1 copy, 2 copies, however many copies we want. We're just going to do normal 1 copy. So I'm going to hit print now. It's sending it to the printer. You can see it pop out right there, and I can push down on the little scissor icon. There we go. We've now cut that label out, and there it is. We have our little shampoo label, or I can put this on a bottle, or maybe if I have a box of shampoo, I can put it on the box of shampoo. We actually do have a box of shampoo for our guest room, so that's an option there, but super easy. I mean, it's basically anybody can do it. If you want to edit one of the templates, I can go back in here, double click on the word shampoo, and change it to, say, rubber duck. And then we'll go ahead and we'll print another label. Use our little scissor icon, pull it out, and you can see right there it says rubber duck. Now, if I want to move that around, there's plenty of formatting options to center it, change the font, make it bold, make it italic, all sorts of things there. So really, it's up to you and the limits of your imagination for what you want to label within your house. I do not have very good dexterity to get the little sticky piece off. There we go. And now I can stick this to whatever. So there it is on my finger, rubber duck. All right, so who is this label maker going to be for? Pretty much anyone who's looking to organize a home, an office space, inventory, anything like that. If you guys have lots of things in storage and you don't know what it is, this is going to be a great way for you to start cataloging, sorting that stuff so you can find things much easier. Lots of design. You can do simple labels, you can do big labels, you can do small labels, you can do long labels, you can do multiple copies of labels. So yeah, it's pretty much anything that you need to be marking with a label. This is going to be a great way to do that. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. A couple things that I think they could potentially improve in the future is some kind of a like an indexing on these. They are cassette style, so if you were to like pull this out manually, it does slightly shift where it's printing onto. Doesn't really matter for the ribbons or the pure white, but when you go to like the flower border, there's specific sections, as you can see here, that little black line right there. So you don't want to, you just want to make sure you're not manually pulling it out and moving that off of the target. If you do, you're going to kind of have to toss one label as you get it back to where it's supposed to be. So that's something where if they had a way to index it or roll it back automatically, that would be kind of cool. But you can definitely do it by hand, and it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I think that's really it. Super easy to set up. They look really neat, and yeah, no shortage of usages for labeling things around the house.